A new fairy tale at Efteling, opening today?
The Efteling has a rich tradition of April Fool jokes. We rank the 7 best pranks of Efteling. Hi, my name is Joost.
I'm Jolanda.
From Dutch Themepark Network.
Let's dive in.
Well, and we start at the 7th place, and this is a joke from 2017.
Yes, they were finding the groove right then, because the joke is that a real life python was found in the wishing well. They made a video.
Yo, laat die slang eens zien, joh!
Every year the Efteling empties the wishing well and they announce the amount of money that was thrown in last year. And this year they told us the real life huge python was found during these works.
People believed it, which is a good thing, I think, for April Fool's joke. It takes a box, but it wasn't really funny.
I didn't laugh about it.
No, and that's also very important for the April Fool's joke.
Quite sure. Let's head over to the 6th place.
The 6th place.
And this is where they become really well.
Really good, yes. I really laughed at this one because it was announced that they had an automatic box where you put your children during your Efteling day.
A full automatic and free daycare for your child, and you could take care of your child in the Efteling app by releasing senses, playing music, that kind of stuff.
Cloud gedetecteerd. Nou kunnen we een droomvlucht lucht doen of negeren.
This was for the 17th birthday, and in the video we already saw a preview of the pop-up fairy tale, Alice in Wonderland. And they used a lot of famous Dutch people in this.
Famous influencers. But it was fun. People believe this as well. And I thought this was funny because it's maybe a secret wish for parents during your Efteling day to park your child somewhere and go your own way. So that was funny.
It was fun, and this is where you can see that the Efteling really makes work of the April Fool joke. They built the daycare completely with all pop-ups in the app. They really do their job to make a good video.
They made the logo, they made everything, so they really did a good job here.
Let's head over to the 5th place.
And this was funny. It was the vomit protocol, and it was during COVID, when the park was when the opening was limited, and there were all kind of regulations. They introduced a new protocol where they would scan your child with a special app, and it would say what they had eaten and how likely it would be if they would vomit in an attraction to keep everything safe.
And the scanner gave you a green sign or a red sign, and of course that was a link to the QR codes we had in the Netherlands during COVID, where you could visit a public place or not. This was the joke of 2021, and I think this one did really well. In the video you see the tests with children at the Technical University of Eindhoven.
They really went an extra mile here.
I loved this joke very, very much. It was a nice joke with a link to the actual state in the world, and I think that's also a good thing to make a laugh of things in the community.
Not really necessary, you see that on the 1st and 2nd place, but I think that is a link to the April Fool's joke of this year.
Yep, because that one is on the 4th place.
We ranked it at 4th, so there are 3, in our opinion, 3 better jokes so far than the joke of this year. But it's a link also to the world issues, everybody on a tablet, not using your creativity, imagination.
The Efteling announced last Friday that they would open a new fairy tale at the Fairy Tale Forest next Monday, and that there would be fences in the Fairy Tale Forest. And in the video we see Karel Willem, one of the main designers of Efteling, and he was using his
eraser. He was erasing his drawing, and René Merkelbach, the composer of Efteling, he was basically deleting his music. He had a lot of music, but of course this was better.
And of course the director of Efteling, Fons Jurgens, was really happy because this was sustainable and cheap and that was a win-win.
Het voordeel daarvan is dat het kostenefficiënt en het is snel en duurzaam. Win-win wat mij betreft.
And actually they only showed nothing. And the story is that you should use your imagination and create things in your own mind. And this is a link to all the screen time and that we have everything told completely and have to see everything. And I think the end of the joke was the best part.
The end of the joke is what made it for me. That was the builder of Efteling. We know him
Henk
from
Schellekes.
years and years and years building things at Efteling. He is a real icon. And he told us, well, it goes way above my head, but...
But I'm almost retired. I'm going to retire, so, well, okay.
For the new generation, yeah, it was fun.
Het zou wel een generatiedingetje zijn, maar ja, ik ga bijna mee pensioen, dus het zal wel.
Let's go over to the top 3.
Top 3.
Third place.
Yeah, it was a simple joke, but funny.
2019,
and they announced that the
new Emperor's clothes were on sale at Efteling, and they were for sale. There were cloth hangers hanging there with nothing on it and a price tag, €75.
Brilliant.
This joke is so easy. You don't have to do great things, make really expensive videos. This is so funny. Good and so funny in all its simpleness.
But the other two do have productions and videos, so it can make it really funny.
Let's get over to the second place. 2023, last year.
Last year they announced that Carnival Festival would get a new
makeover.
It would get a new audio track with a good beat.
With a good beat, and they would speed up the attraction with 50%. Double speed. So that would increase the capacity of Carnival Festival with new vehicles. And actually there were Efteling fans on the 1st of April heading to the park to see the new edition of Carnival Festival. And of course it was an April joke. How could you get into the attraction when they doubled the speed? That's really not possible. But I love this joke because it was so well done.
It was the video. It was very well done. It was believable if you didn't give it a second thought.
Yeah. I think we can head over to the first place. This was the joke of 2018, the time that the Python was rebuilt.
And if you listen to it in this context of April Fool's jokes, you think, oh, nobody would believe it. But I had to talk people out of it. People were convinced this was true. And that's why, for me, it's on number 1. And the announcement was that they had a partnership with Mexicozy, the baby carriage producer, and they had special baby rides on Python they were going to add. They were testing special baby rides on Python.
And at the reopening of Python, even babies would be able to ride Python. And they made Mexicosis in the style of Python. And people really believed this. And
I still hear it sometimes.
Yeah. Last week in the park, somebody told us, well, they have Mexicosis over there, so the baby can ride. Of course, you can't. You have to be 1.20 meters to ride a Python. But I really, really laughed about this joke.
Yeah, absolutely. Still do.
And that makes me curious of what jokes the Efteling will find for the upcoming years. I already said, well, maybe next year they think Dans Macabre is way too scary. And
they add joking yet to Dans Macabre.
Or they add joking yet to Dans Macabre. Or a funny ghost and get rid of all the scary stuff.
Nah, they're much better at than we are. So
probably.
Let their creativity run. And
But let us know, what of these April Fool's jokes do you find best? Let us know down in the comments. And do you know other April Fool jokes by theme parks that were way too funny and we should know about? Let us know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We hope to see you in our next video. See ya!